and welcome back to the channel. On this video I'm going to be riding the bike you're looking at right now, the Lyric Graffiti X, and I want to talk about the top e-bike of 2024. My top e-bike, and maybe you can let me know your top e-bike for 2024, what you think was the best e-bike to come out in 2024. Now, I may be a little biased about this bike because I own it and absolutely love it. So let's get away from this parking lot here. So my pick is the Lyric Graffiti X is my bike of 2024. And yeah, it's because I own it, but not only because I own it, because I think it's the best bike out there that's come out in 2024. And I would also say some other bikes that I would put in there would be the Spark Cycle Works, the Brute would have to be in there. I'm thinking of more bikes that are more on-road as opposed to off-road. I mean, there's lots of bikes that have come out in 2024, but this bike, to me, for the style of bike that I like, is perfect. It's got good speed, a good sized battery. It's got good tires on it, good brakes. The seat is awesome. I'm trying to think. It's got good lighting. It handles really well. It's stable when you're if you're accelerating it to faster speeds. It sure rides nice. It's got the full suspension. Let's get through this intersection. So yep, this is my pick. And like I say, let me know in the comments what your top pick and your honorable mention are for 2024. So it's got to be a model that came out this year, as we are at the end of the year now. Now, some may not like this style of bike, so you might pick something like a bike from somebody like Electric or this bike is just a charm. It handles well. The biggest complaint I hear from people, there's two complaints that I hear the most about the Lyric Graffiti X. Now, this isn't me complaining as much as it's others that own the bike. But the two biggest complaints that I hear are the takeoff speed, which I have not really had a problem yet. I've been in intersections and been able to keep up fine with cars on the takeoff from an intersection. Would I like it to be a little bit faster on the takeoff? Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. And I still have not done a true hill climb test myself from a stop. I've gone up hills before with the bike and it's had no problem. but that's from a running start. I wasn't at a complete stop at the bottom of the hill or anything. But there are hills for sure here that that you have to, there's a stop sign at the bottom of it, so you have no choice but to go from a stop to hit that hill. But that's the one. And then the other complaint I hear the most, or see the most from groups like Facebook groups and stuff, is the handlebars. A lot will say that the handlebar is too low. They want to rise it, or they want to raise it up. I haven't. It hasn't really bothered me. I think it's like, for me, like any other bike, you just start riding it and you kind of get used to the way it is. And I haven't had any issues from. I haven't done any real long distance riding yet, so with the crappy weather that we've been having here, as we've just been having some pretty good showers again today, but the sun just popped out. I got lucky here. I'm all decked out ready for the rain, but so I haven't done a long distance ride, like maybe a 30-mile ride or something, and see how you feel after that. Maybe in this position, after that many miles, I would feel it. But just as far as riding around a little bit, here and there, it hasn't bothered me at all. And pretty hard to get a bike though that's absolutely perfect. Everything. Everybody almost is going to find something that they don't care for on the bike. I mean, some things that I would like to see on a future bike with any company. I'd like to see the handlebar controls that are up here for headlights, turn signals, and all of that. Have some kind of have your handlebar light up so you can see all the controls at night. Because if you do any evening riding, I can't see my controls. For example, no, I want to go this way. I can't see my controls for the headlight. When it's dark, and I'm riding on a dark road, I can't see to turn down to the low beam when a car is coming, so I don't blind them. But it's kind of hard sometimes to feel where the button is here. And so it'd be nice if it kind of lit up a little bit, so I could actually see it. But that's a minor thing. I'm trying to think what else I would like to see different on this bike. I am intrigued by the thought of this bike here being a 72 volt. I wonder what it would be like with a 72, if this bike were, now it's not that it doesn't have lots of power and speed as it is, but that little bit more, that 72 volt, and if they changed out the, if it was a little bit different controller, I wonder, like the BAC, the ASI is what they have in here now, BAC 2000, but what if you went to the 4000 and 72 volt? I bet you this bike wouldn't have any problems with hills then. I don't necessarily think you need it to go really much faster than 50 miles per hour it goes. I mean, that's plenty good speed there. But if you had that little bit extra power for takeoff, I think that might help on the hills. But if you had the bike like that, of course they'd have to change the battery, would have to be able to accommodate that as well. And then also the price would be quite a bit more. I think if they did that, you're probably looking at, I don't know, I'm just going to guess here. If the bike now is $45.99, the retail price, you're probably looking at I don't know, at least $1,000 more probably, I'm thinking. So are you willing to pay, you know, as opposed to $45.99, $55.99? I don't know. It is a nice bike though. And this is my pick for 2024. And even if I didn't have this one, I could pick any other one right now that's a brand new like model that came out this year. I don't know. I don't think there's any, that's why I say I don't think there's anything else that I would have. What's this guy doing? Okay, he's decided to go straight. So yeah, let me know in the comments, what's your bike of 2024? What do you think is the best bike that came out in the 2024 year as we are hitting 2025? So that's going to do it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit the notification bell and you'll get notified as to when the next one is up. Usually every day, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and that's Eastern time, 12 noon. And if you want to comment, like I said, on this or any other video, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, keep your wheels on the road. See you later.